Alright everybody, welcome to my channel. I know I normally do Nollywood movies, but it's a special occasion, okay? I just realized that I have been living under a rock for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I was having this conversation with my guy like yesterday. This random conversation just came in and he was not like, ah man, Osama, this one that the Viper has been trending all day. And I was like, Viper? Like, waiting to Randy Orton as a that big a rock, you know. So apparently Vector and MI have been feuding. Everybody say it started that 2 or 3 weeks ago when MI did that cypher rap with 3 other cats, you know. But people have been like, look, this thing has been going on for years. This guy, despite the fact that these guys have done music together, they don't really like each other. Whatever the case, this is actually a response to a diss track that Viper did like 2 or 3 weeks ago. For whatever reason why that thing didn't gain any track, we don't know. Yeah, we want to talk about this one. I have tried as much as I can to stay away from social media so I can do this reaction right. You know, we know MI is fire, so let's just see what he has to present. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, shout outs to Viral Nigeria. They are the ones that put this online with the lyrics. You know, so shout out to Abaga Nigeria. Thank you.
Judah, now art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the net of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee, and the hymn of the gathering of the people weep.
And so the Viper wants the war with me. My OG called and said, yo, am I don't rewarding me, remember? Building bridges been our priority. Remember who you are, Judah, promise me. So I swore by my name, there is no higher authority. I will not destroy you, instead I give you maturity. Your soul is unclean, your heart is full of impurity. Jealousy, nigga, jealousy. Yeah, this is in the diss, this is truth. Listen, this is wisdom I'm giving to you, cause you my youth. You can never battle Judah, the default setting is lose. Is why I choose when you raise your alarm to hit that snooze. You always hated me. Your very first line of your first single showed how you rated me. But Larry C, I've always rated you. You will be meant to me, though you should look up to me like your pilot. I'm happy my son is taller, doesn't mean you won't abolish chale.
Oh! Slow down. I was still tripping over that Halle line and wait, sorry, let's just small.
Like your pilot, I'm happy my son is taller. You should look up to me like your pilot. I'm happy my son is taller, doesn't mean you won't abolish chale. You had a jealous heart since you was a child. That's why everybody who loves you ends up used to defile. You choose it to now, blaming everyone with yourself. Already fake with knowing who you and then fake it in health. Look how you treated YG when the niggas really believed in you. Fucking snake, you always bite the hand of people feeding you. He was your guy, you do nothing to help him lost him over since he's been around me. That nigga been doing us and yo. Your manager and cousin gave you all cause he believed when he got arrested. He sat in jail if you wouldn't leave without your heavy hearts. Got rid of nigga just like a weaver. He still put you on his TV. We gave him a job as easy.
Woo! Now, sorry, we're gonna go. Ever since I've been experiencing rap battles, you know, over the years, Cube, Common, of course, Biggie Park, the one that always stands out to me, for me, has to be that Jigga versus Nas, because it was personal without it being personal. You understand? No kids, no family, attacking the personality of these guys, and we'll get back to it, but because of the things that he has said here, you know, if it's true, but we'll get into it later. You know. I think he's quoting, it's a Bible verse now. I'm sure it's a Bible verse.
I swear by my name, there is no higher authority. I will not destroy you, instead I give you maturity. I'm trying to save your life, Larry. That's my priority.
Larry.
Jealousy, fuck your legacy. This is innocence, this is compassion. This is Papa talking to you instead of giving you passion. I know your fans are gonna demand that you revenge, but will they cry fun for you when it's time to pay your rent? I'm willing to
and you know it is true, people are going to demand a response to this. It's sorry.
On the table, that's budget for you to spend. It's easy to float your label, just swallow your pride. Let me show you how to begin. You came with chickens to my spot, but didn't buy chicken wings. Let your niggas fight, my spot, y'all be eating free food. Shippy, you waited for my reply, so let me see you. You have a choice, take my hand and let me free you. I hear you roasting in your girl's place, your beats being cute.
Oh!
Jesus, yeah. Ah, wait. Calm down. Let's, yeah, wait.
You have a choice, take my hand and let me free you. I hear you roasting in your girl's place, your beats being cute.
See, it's wanting to be chilling in your girlfriend's house. There's no crime in that, but if you are squatting, it gets us. You know, now I don't know if this is true. You know, it might just be talking. You know, but I don't know. Who is Vector's girlfriend? You know, then they were saying something about, you know, when he did that movie with Shay, that Lara and the Beat. You know, everybody started going up about the fact that they were dating. I don't really like to jump on rumors like that. Just, you know how we are in Nigeria now, just because they did a movie together, all of a sudden they are dating. You know, but if it's true, you know, wow. M.I
Not even top 5 from your land. NYC and files almost see me cute. When I'm the coach, tell me what I gain if me beat you. I'd rather me teach you so you can reach the never happen.
Oh.
When you hold your children, ask you what happened. Cause people laughing, just tell them daddy was jealous while rapping. Daddy was jealous from birth, was jealous since I discovered him. Jealousy looking at other sperm cells, wishing you choke. Daddy was jealous of your mother, and that's how I fuck myself. Daddy was jealous of M.I, but damn, I should've stopped myself one day on stage and daddy started laughing. The reason why is when M.I and I would fly together with sit in different cabins. When daddy saw M.I cycle, the jealousy got the best of him. M.I was telling Hennessy, pay the rappers who rapped him, but daddy thought he was about it, but tried to send him a message. And M.I taught dad a lesson, and daddy made full confessions. And daddy started jealous, and daddy became a blessing. Daddy said, yeah, Tito and Bookie were disrespected. And daddy, M.I said, my son, your gift is special.
Emma, how many times they call your name? M.I.
M.I was saying something about what did he say at the beginning of the song? He wants to mend bridges. I mean, what did they talk about mending? Man, this guy is this guy has poured petrol. He don't destroy that bridge finish. He has scattered that bridge. What? Top 5 Yoruba guys. No. Shit.
Don't be jealous, I want you to be your best on my son. All this noise and seizures is because you didn't get a feature, nigga.
Damn.
Shine, you got the same platform. Worry about you, it's not about mine, my nigga, man. I still love you like a son, so I promise you can dish me how you want, I won't respond to you. But after dropping your distract, I hope you sit and listen back to everything that M.I.'s back because it's true. It's better to give than to receive it, so I'm giving you for free a gift in between you and me, right? So give them what they want to see, and all your needs and your retreats, but just don't only when the beat feeling in life. They call me short man at the headies, and I could have been real petty, but my head is always heavy from the ground. Isn't how my shares can help you feed your kids when you sign. I built that from the ground. Became a track of the place I own. I'm trying to help you get your own line ready. I represent hip hop. I represent the voice of God.
Fuck.
So all these years, you ain't helped one person. You ain't put one person on. You ain't signed nobody. There's no manager, no artist, no fashion designer, nobody connected to you doing well. It's because your heart is fucking bitter. Psalms 1. Go read Psalms 1, bro.
I
You're right. You blossom and the people around you will be blessed. My brother, not calm.
it's Wow. Okay, so first things first, I just want to say, before I get into it, I just want to say, irrespective of who is involved, the characters involved, the MI, Vector, Tupac, Dr. Dre, whatever. I think this is good for hip hop in Nigeria. This is good for hip hop. You know, yeah. Shout outs to them, Burna, Wiz, Davido, all them guys, putting Nigeria on the map, that international, whatever. You know, but irrespective, I feel like hip hop in Nigeria has really taken a backseat. Yeah. So with this, it has, yeah, good for hip hop. Not so good for the guys getting bodied, you know, and blooded, for what I'm saying here. But you know, it's good for hip hop. And you don't want to say, for those who be like, okay, are you saying it's only beef that brings hip hop out? You know, no, I'm not saying that. But truth be told, rap battles and hip hop go hand in hand. So to an extent, yes, this is good. So Vector, MI, for all intents and purposes, thank you. Now going into it, like I was saying, of all the rap battles I've experienced growing up, Biggie Pac, Cannabis, LL, 50, no, I'm not going to go 50 Jaro. Like, I felt that was a very petty, you know. But Jigga Nas will always stand out for me because it was personal without being personal. No family involved. No, oh, I rap better than you. My money is bigger than you. No, they attacked the personalities. Ask some very serious questions of these people, you know, and that's what I'm saying here, you know. Yeah, forget the whole even with the girlfriend thing, sleeping in the girlfriend's house, top 5 rappers, you know. Okay, you can argue that because right now, talking about right now, if you remove that grain, obviously, Modo hasn't done anything in a minute, you know. So yeah, you can still see. But when you look at the Olamide's and all that, Fouls, you know, yeah, you could argue that Vector really hasn't really broken those guys yet, or whatever. It's still up for debate, for the fact that we can argue that it shows its validity in this song, you know. But for me, it has to do with all the talk about people not really progressing under you, not really shining with you, you know, despite the fact that you had the same kind of platform that this guy had. And yes, these things happen, you know, whether it is by faith or maybe his own lackadaisical approach to helping people up, whatever. I mean, back then now, the Locks didn't work out with Bad Boy. We all know that it's highly documented, and we all know how bad it almost went between Locks and Diddy, you know, letting them go of their contract. So it happens before they now went back to Rough Riders. So it happens, you know. So, but for the fact that we can actually discuss it, we don't know what happened behind the scenes, why it didn't work out with these guys and Vector, but you know, it's crazy that he would bring this up and attack him like that, you know. There's some things I know that flew over my head. I might have to listen to this again, but I just feel like for all intents and purposes, Vector gas respond. And Vector gas respond. My friend was that just telling me about it, was like, look, it's a lose-lose thing for him, and I can understand because MI said whatever happens he will not respond. You feel like, okay, even if Vector responds and MI doesn't respond, whatever, I'd be like, okay, MI don't kill you, finish, so nothing. And if he doesn't respond, then it's a big L on Vector. But I just feel like the way hip hop goes, man, if Vector is able to drop a serious, as in Bono Feli kind of jam, you know, that has the same kind of traction that this is gaining, same kind of awareness, people talking about it, forget, MI will respond. It get the way the thing will touch you for body. I mean, MI had to respond to this based on what, maybe, I think that song was called The Purge, that Vector threw at MI first. I might get into that, I don't know. But obviously these comments, man, look at what people are saying here, man. Who came here after hearing Vector's what? I don't know, I'm not gonna say that. You know, comments, man. You know, it's crazy. But what are your thoughts, man? Do you think Vector should respond? How should he respond? Whatever your thoughts, comment below, let us know. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. As always, stay blessed and do something good for your neighbor today. Peace.